Alright, so this video I'm going to talk about how you load a Mossberg 590M mag fed magazine. So this is my Mossberg right here. Got the Magpul stock on it. The regular stock you buy with it probably comes down to like right here. So it's really short length when you pull it. Also got the Magpul, pretty much Magpul handguard and stop. Because the back right here pretty much stops this side, so you don't have to add the other side of the stop. And then add a little grip right there for my thumb when I'm holding it. Alright. So these mags, right, the 20 rounders, these don't like to be fed or don't like to be loaded with birdshot. I'll show you in a second. These ones, the 10 round that it comes in, it's easy. But the birdshot doesn't like to get loaded. This one was high brass. And high brass loads better because when you're loading it, you have more area to push down right here. So when you push down on the low brass, it'll get stuck. So there's a way to load it. I'll show you. So I'm gonna take this out. This is the high brass stuff. And I have these are slugs. I have these in here for, I want to say at least 5 months. Loaded. These are the 20 round mags. I only have 15 in there. So I loaded it before straight up with 20, and I've noticed that some of the rounds would be deformed. So I just loaded it at 15 so I wouldn't have any trouble. Now I'll offload the birdshot next. Alright, see the birdshot, right? I already offloaded the top two, and check it out. Right. So that's the spring. Came back up, but this one's a newer one. I actually just loaded this yesterday. So you'll have a chance of that in these bigger mags. Saw that the spring just stuck. If you push on it, you can see that it goes forward and back. So that's how I think how it could get stuck. Alright, so I'll load some birdshot in here and show you how to load this. So you're pretty much gonna be put it like that, right? Just push down right here for thumb. And then place this thumb right here and push down and up. So I'll show you right there. You try to place this right in that little piece so it has a little brass. That's why it's better with the high brass. Right? So you push down, and with this thumb, you push down while releasing this up, and then just like that. That way you'll be able to load your whole 20. See right there. it doesn't want to push in because the brass is touching, or it's stuck right here on this piece. So that's why you want to push down. And when you push down, when you just release this a little bit, don't make it come past the lip. When you're releasing up with this thumb, don't make it come past this, right? So you want to make sure it's still up. So you kind of have to do it fast. So push down on here to make it jump in there. So you go like this. You just push it up like that. Because it's going to get caught right there. So try to get it on the brass. Push down. And then like that. A lot of people say it doesn't work with birdshot, but it does. You just have to figure out how to load it. So I took this out to the range and I probably shot, I want to say a good 300 rounds of birdshot with this one mag and the 10 round. So that's 30 rounds. It worked good. I didn't have any problems. But loading it like this, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt when you're at the range for a while. If you're only shooting your shotgun and you wanna just keep shooting shotgun, nothing else. So you could tell when it's full because it just doesn't go down anymore. I got that loaded. I'll show you how easier it is with the high brass. That's why I use high brass better. And also notice when you're loading these, so this is Federal low recoil rifle slug, 2 3/4, 70 mm, right? You'll buy some slugs. I don't know if this is, all right, you'll buy some slugs like these, Super X. What is this? Probably Winchester. All right, you'll buy some of these slugs and you could tell that they're a little longer, right? So when you're loading it, you gotta make sure when you're loading this, you gotta see how long it is right here because it curves. You see how it's like right there? Like this is the back right there, right? And it's right there. So it's gonna curve right in here. And when you load all these longer shells in there, right? When you load it, it's just a little bit longer, but when you load it in there, sometimes it'll get stuck in here. And like how that happened before where you have to just push down in there, the gold on there, but sometimes it'll be like really jammed in there where you have to push your whole thumb in there and you just trying to go back and forth, wiggle it in there, you know, without taking the whole thing apart. So that sucks. So Federal stuff is probably the best. Let's see that. There's just so much area here to where it's not gonna get caught right here and not want to push in. That's why the high is good, but if you're only loading high brass, you're pretty much gonna be, if you shoot 500 rounds, probably shooting like fucking $700, I don't know. So, birdshot, it's a pain more to load, but it's what, like $22 for 100 rounds at Walmart. And I'm just putting the same Same slugs I had in there before. And yeah, I would suggest when you do, or you might want to buy a couple more mags. That's what I suggest. So when you load it, you know, you can load it before you go to the range, and then you at least have some stuff to shoot. Because loading these like this, I don't know if you're at the range, you don't bring your table and you're just standing, like, just standing. It's gonna suck if you're trying to shoot like 400 rounds or something. So that's why I just bought me this other one, and I bought it for, so it was 130 bucks, right? Gun broker. Plus tax, 150. It's the one I just bought. The one I bought earlier this year was 99 bucks on Gun Broker. So 99 bucks to 130. See the price rise in these mags. I only actually saw one of these left on Gun Broker, so the 20 rounders, and might want to pick it up for the extra 50 bucks or something, because I don't see it anywhere else. I mean, if you guys know anywhere to see more mags at like at least $99 price, which is like the regular price, let me know. These 10 rounders are pretty much, well, if you're watching this video, you probably already have the 10 rounder, so it's easy. It's just the 20 rounders, because the spring is just, it's pretty much, of course, longer. You might have problems with the bird shot, not the high brass. So if you're spending a lot of money on high brass, then you should be fine. But if you want to shoot with all the boys and shoot hundreds of rounds, then you might want to get some bird shot. And then here, so I have a top shot right here. So this is one, it's a Defender, but it's a short. This is the one with the one slug and the like 3 double-out bugs. It's a little longer. It loads in there, right? But it could get stuck. And that's what I'm talking about. This dent. I don't know if you can see that dent right there. You see the shell, it's not a circle. You'll have an indent up here. And that's what'll happen if you keep them loaded to full capacity for, you know, months on months. This was probably in here for maybe 3 or 4 months when I had it fully loaded. And that's how I learned that. I also watched the video. I heard somebody did a video on it and watched it, loaded it up, and then, yep, it was true. So yeah, definitely get you a couple of these 20 rounders, right? And of course, keep your 10. But more mags, more fun. Unless you're going with, like, you know, 5 guys, and well, then again, if you don't teach them how to load it, they're gonna want you to load it for them, and you're still gonna be sucking. All right, so how much ammo you need? So when you're running mags like this, right? A shotgun with mags, you probably need a lot of ammo, because it goes by fast. It's so fun to shoot that it's just gonna go by fast. All right, let me try to do something.